Hello, this is Opinion Radar, and welcome back to our cozy corner of honest, mom-tested product reviews. If you're anything like me, juggling snacks, schedules, and the endless "I'm bored" chorus from the backseat, you know how magical it feels to find a tiny toy that actually earns its place in the chaos. Today, I'm sharing a recent discovery that showed up in our lives like a quiet superhero, the Taba Squishy Toy. Shaped like mini Oreos and soft enough to melt stress with just one press, these little sensory delights have quietly woven themselves into our daily routine. I didn't expect much at this price point, but something about them caught my attention, from their clever stickiness to how they double as both playthings and calming tools. So, are they just fun fads, or do they actually deliver? Let's dive into how the Taba Squishy Toy has been stacking up in real life, in our busy, messy, beautiful home. Let me tell you about this little gem I picked up recently, the Taba Squishy Toy. As a mom, I'm always on the lookout for fun, safe, and affordable toys that can keep my kids entertained without breaking the bank or driving me up the wall. These squishy Oreo-style toys have been an absolute hit in our house, especially with my 5-year-old who's drawn to anything soft, colorful, and satisfying to squeeze. The texture is just right, ultra soft and squishy, like pressing into a cloud that gently pushes back. They're not too firm, not too mushy, and there's something oddly calming about how they slowly bounce back into shape after each press. I've noticed that it's not just the kids who enjoy them. My husband and I have found ourselves absent-mindedly playing with them while unwinding after a long day. Honestly, for just $8 for a pack of 2, it's such a simple little thing that brings out big smiles and moments of calm in our home. One of the things I love most is how engaging they are for little hands. My son loves to stick them to the wall, the fridge, even the ceiling, yes, really, and watch how they slowly slide down. It's like a mini physics lesson wrapped in playtime. He'll giggle every time it finally lets go. The stickiness, which I was a little nervous about at first, is actually part of the fun. It holds strong to smooth surfaces but peels off easily without leaving a mess, which is a huge win in a house where sticky stuff usually means carpet disasters or hand wipes on speed dial. I'll admit, I was a little concerned about residue, especially since I've had bad experiences with other squishy toys making everything gummy. But these, when dry and clean, don't leave wetness behind, unless they get wet and aren't dried properly. Lesson learned: skip the paper towels and air dry to avoid any stickiness overload. Now, I'm not going to pretend they're perfect because let's be real, nothing is. One thing I've noticed is that they do pick up dust and dirt pretty quickly. Our white one got smudged within a day from floor play and little fingers. But the upside? They're easy to wash with mild soap and water, and they come clean no problem. Just make sure to dry them thoroughly on a clean cloth or towel. Don't use paper towels like I did the first time, because that left fiber stuck to it and made it even stickier for a while. Also, while they're cute and fun, they aren't indestructible. After a week of enthusiastic squeezing and sticking, I noticed a tiny tear on one where my son pressed too hard. They're not meant to be chewed or stretched aggressively, so I've had to gently remind him that these are gentle toys, not stretchy monsters. But overall, for the price, I'm actually impressed with how well they've held up through daily use. Where these squishies really shine is in helping kids, or even adults, manage big emotions. We've been using them as part of our little calm down corner in the playroom. When my son gets frustrated or overwhelmed, I've started handing him one of these to squeeze while he takes deep breaths. There's something about the repetitive motion of squishing and releasing that seems to help him reset. It's become a go-to tool for those moments when words aren't enough. And honestly, I've used it myself after a chaotic morning of spilled cereal and toddler meltdowns. It sounds silly, but pressing that soft, bouncy surface for a few seconds does provide a surprising bit of stress relief. It's like a mini mindfulness moment in toy form, something tactile to focus on when everything feels like too much. Another thing worth mentioning is the scent. I'm not sure if these are supposed to smell like anything, but ours have this faint, sweet bakery like aroma, kind of like cookies, maybe? It's not overpowering and it's actually kind of nice. My son said it smelled like desserts, and that just added to the fun for him. I wouldn't want anything strongly centered around kids, but this subtle note is harmless and maybe even adds to the sensory experience. Size wise, they're perfect for small hands, about the size of a real Oreo, maybe a bit larger, so they're easy to toss in a backpack for a car ride or waiting room entertainment. They don't make noise, so they're ideal for quiet time or even keeping a child occupied during a long grocery line without annoying everyone around us. So, would I recommend the Taba Squishy Toy? Absolutely, but with a few gentle warnings. They're incredibly fun, great for sensory play, and fantastic for helping kids release energy and stress in a healthy way. They're also really cute and well made for the price, but they're not indestructible and they do attract dirt easily, so they need a bit of care. Keep them dry, avoid rough play, and don't let them get soaked without proper drying. If you can manage that, they're a delightful little tool that brings joy, focus, and a little peace to our busy household. For less than the cost of a coffee, you get two squishy, sticky, smile inducing toys that both kids and adults can enjoy. And trust me, once you press one, you'll understand why we're all a little addicted around here. If you've got little hands at home that need something soothing and fun, these squishies are a total win. Don't let the calm slip away. Press pause on Toy Stress and hit like and subscribe for more real mom tested finds. Trust me, your family's next favorite squeeze might just be one click away.